What's going on? We're back with another one. Before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the videos. So Kell Brooks, versus Terrence Crawford happening in a couple of weeks. Real short, coming up. It's almost here, almost time. And I guess Kell Brooks has let us know who's going to be his trainer. Um, Obviously, we know that he's not, going to be working with this, his general coach, due to the fact that his coach is like the time frame to get him down to 147 pounds is just too short, and he doesn't believe, things should be done the way that they're being done when it pertains to this particular fight. So because of that, he said he's not going to do it. Then now we've kind of had like different other stories that because he had other fighters in the camp that he's in right now, in the place that he's at right now, he couldn't go to the location that Kell Brooks wanted to go to, just due to the fact that all his obligations that he has right now with the people that he's working with. But that is not what he said. He said he wasn't doing it because the time frame was too short, and to get him down to 147 pounds and to get him ready for a fight of this caliber. So because of that, Kell Brooks supposedly, is not working. He's not working with Kell Brooks. And this is the thing, though. It's not like, this is not a situation where Kell Brooks is going with a trainer that's, let's say, well known or well respected, or, has been in the sport for a while. No. What he's doing in this short, tiny time frame is he's going with a coach that he found on IG. He saw a particular guy working on Instagram. I guess he liked the workout, so he's putting out on Instagram. So he hit him in the DM. Literally, that's what he said. He hit him up on the DM, and now they're working together. So I don't know, man. Things just aren't looking. It's not looking pretty, man. He looks good. He looks in shape. He said he's been working out since March. And he's been staying in shape since March. He's supposedly been coming down in weight and keeping his weight down. We don't know what his weight is. So we're gonna have to see if he makes his weight comfortably, and then see how he performs on fight night. He hasn't fought a formidable opponent in a very long time since Errol Spence. And the last time he fought, a formidable opponent, his last two fights, he got orbital bone broke in one fight, then an orbital bone broke in the other fight with Gennady Golovkin, then with Errol Spence. And 147 was supposed to be too hard for him. And we know he's had drinking problems, getting stopped on airport flights, being twisted and acting crazy. So I don't know. Hopefully he has everything together. Hopefully he's ready for this fight, and hopefully he can bring us something. Hopefully he's able to, this IG guy is able to work with him and help him bring something to the table. There's no time to be trying new stuff. Usually with a new coach, you want to have a certain amount of time with them, a certain amount of rapport with them, work on different things, because they usually want to bring in new things, implement new things. But with this time frame being so short, I don't know what they possibly could do. So I'm just hoping that he's able to come into shape, make weight, and hopefully the skills that he's had in his whole career, he can utilize them somehow on fight night. For a fight of this magnitude, it's just everything's being done wrong for this man. Everything is being done wrong. And according to him also, he said that Eddie Hearn is blocking him from being able to do anything in the UK as far as viewerships. That he's kind of basically been blackballed. And Eddie Hearn said that he's not working with him on this particular fight because he said, he has no chance to win at 147 pounds. That it's not a good weight for him. I believe what it is, just a situation where he's a free agent and he's decided to go out there on his own and try to do things on his own. And I guess Eddie Hearn's feeling a certain type of way about that, due to the fact that, he is going out there and trying to do his own thing and be his own man, which should be commended. But I guess Eddie doesn't think it should be commended. And I really hope everybody around Eddie's watching that, like Anthony Joshua, like a Devin Haney, and all of them. You know, this guy basically sacrificed his career when he fought Gennady Golovkin. You know, help him get a spot. You know, make extra money when it comes to being viewership, whether it be on BT or whatever. You know, on the UK side, you know, they should be able to set up something where they can make some kind of money on the UK side as far as it being televised over there. You know, so, you know, I'm gonna wish him well and wish him the best, but from not having fought anyone of, you know, of consequence in years, not having fought at 147 pounds in years, you know, not with your regular coach, haven't gotten someone else where you know, it would have been cool if he had had this particular person he has, if he had worked with him for 2 fights or 3 fights, and he came back down to 147 pounds once or twice, you know, and got into the groove of being at that weight and fought somebody that was known, you know, somebody that's credible, you know, and then from that, even fighting someone like a Lipinets, you know, somebody like that, and then going into this particular fight, then it would have been like, all right, cool. All right, we know Kell Brooks is back. We know physically he's where he's supposed to be, mentally he's where he's supposed to be. Cool. Let's see what he does with Terence Crawford. But this is the top rank weight, you know. Let's get you at your worst, where people think that you could do something and then splatter you all over the place, you know. They did it with Amir Khan. Now they're trying to do it with Kell Brooks. But what I will say is, doing this on a regular basis, it eventually does bite you in the butt. Is this going to be this particular time when it comes to this fight? I don't believe so, but you never know what's going to come into that ring. You don't know what mindset this man is. You don't know what he's been doing, how hard he's been training. You know, you don't know how physically he is. Maybe he's going to be in the best shape of his life. You know, I don't think so, but surprise is always great things in boxing. And if we have it that night, I'm cool with it. So, because I don't, you know, people are like, nah, I want him to win because I want Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. That fight's not happening. So y'all can forget about that. It's not happening. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't, if he loses, like, whatever, you know. I wish he would fight somebody, Kell Brooks. I mean, not a Kell Brooks, like a Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, give him the money that they want so we can see Terence Crawford in a big fight. Doesn't seem to want to do any. So it is what it is. So we'll see how Kell Brooks looks. Nothing but the best of that guy. Nothing but the best for Terence Crawford. And we'll see in a couple of weeks. But for now, like, subscribe, share. I'm out.